Hey everybody, this is Jake with another edition of Sunday Sample. On Sunday nights we're continuing our series called The Gospel Journey, and the last couple of weeks we've been talking about what is the gospel, and we've talked about some fairly significant issues like the imputation of Adam's sin and theories on the atonement. But now we're talking about this idea: how does the gospel apply to my life? Maybe you've never thought about that before. I'm a Christian. I've already believed in Jesus. Does the gospel really apply to me anymore? But I'm trying to show on Sunday nights that it really does, and we see this throughout the New Testament. The Apostle Paul writes, "Forgive as God in Christ has forgiven you." You see what Paul's doing? He's using the gospel message. Jesus died, was buried, and was rose again. He forgave you. That's the gospel message. He's using that as a motivation for why you should obey. Another place in the New Testament, Jesus says, "For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve." What's he doing? He's using this gospel message. The Son of Man, Jesus himself, didn't come down and say, "Hey, I'm here to be served." Instead, he came to be a servant. That's how we should live our lives as well. And I think over and over again we see this in the New Testament, even just in marriage. Paul writes, "Husbands, love your wives, how? As Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." Do you see what he's doing? He's using the gospel as a motivation. You should obey because Christ died for you, because Christ forgave you, because Christ was selfless. Man, there's so many ways that the gospel message applies to our lives as Christian, and that's what we're talking about on Sunday nights. Thanks. Have a great week. Bye.